All right, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm really looking forward to this video. We're going to further the conversation about standing up for yourself. I've really, it's become clear to me that this is going to be a big theme here in 2025. This is a year God wants to expand the good that is available on this planet. He wants people to be happier and he wants people to be freer. And that is required for good people to stand up for what is right. That is you watching. I'm sure you're feeling that in some way in your life. God wants you to be empowered in your voice and to stand up for yourself. This is really important because those who stand up for themselves in life get what they want. And the more we see good people stand up for themselves, stand up for who they are, um, what they believe in, and speak up and assert God's love in the world, we will see that grow in the world. It's just the way things work. There is an element of inner work, of course, where you love yourself in those places within, and then you express that by living in an empowered way, voicing your voice, your needs, your vision, what God has given you. That is how good prevails on this planet. You have to let God use you. So, to assist us in going deeper in this theme, we're going to be drawing from Alana Fairchild, Lightworker Oracle, because this is the year of the Lightworker. I feel it, the person who is called to stand up for what is good and expand that on the planet. And I want to help empower you with more tools to do that in your life. So, without further ado, I've already shuffled the deck. First card is Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. Now, I haven't used this deck in a while, so I'm going to be honest. Um, Not very familiar with these people, but first you go with the image, and here we have a true light worker. This person is beaming with light. And without even going to the book, I'm just going to invite you to see, are you walking through your life this way? Are you walking, is everywhere you go, are you choosing to be a light? Which just means, are you loving yourself? Are you letting, to the point where you overflow in your reality? You're joyful at work, you're joyful at home. Um, you're so happy to be alive. And if you're not there, that's okay. But know that you have a right to be there and you are created to be there. And you don't have to tolerate not feeling good. And so it's important to begin addressing what doesn't feel good in my reality. And where do and as you look at that, where do I need to love myself on the inside? Which is maybe where do I need to just be present and love myself? That's the inner work that Jeff and Shlia teach so that I can feel happier. Do I need to give myself more space, more time, more love to feel happy? And then second part, what do I need to do to express myself more? Because the more love you give yourself, the more you will feel a desire to express who you are in reality. And that is the complete version of being a light. We've all experienced somebody who, maybe projects a lot of happiness on the outside, but they're actually ignoring what's on the inside. That's not what this is. It actually starts as an inner job. You tend to the light within you and you give yourself lots of love, whatever that looks like for you. Jeff and Shlia provide the mirror exercise, which is a way of finding those places within and loving that and being that love for yourself that you need. Very empowering practice. There are lots of ways that you can love yourself, and you need to go deeper in those practices so that you can then extend that out to the world. It is very clear when you meet someone who loves themselves because they respect themselves and they are strong and they discipline their reality. They don't let energies just take away their light. They insist on being respected. They respect themselves, and that enables them to shine their light. They do it for a good reason. Um, Jeff and Jay say your best gift to the planet is your vibration, which is another way of saying your light. You serve the planet truly because at the earth at its core is an energy system. And if you're happy, you are pumping joy into it. I mean, like really, truly happy on a deep level. That is what you are sending out to the whole universe is I am happy. I love myself. That is what we want everyone to feel like on this planet, empowered, alive, happy, and it starts with you. So claim looking like this in your own unique way by being you fully in every room you walk into. Beautiful, beautiful first card. Next card, we have Key of Light. So interesting. So this deck, like I said, I'm going to mostly rely on the images and just my intuition to guide me. I might have to go to the book for this one. I'm going to look at it for a moment here. So this person is spending time with God, and that's what I see. So God holds the key to your light. And I'm not going to lie, I'm actually going to read the book because I want us to get the most out of this card that we can, most of God's message that we can. This key allows you to open any door, clear away any obstruction, and free yourself from. So this angel is giving you a key to open any door, clear any obstruction, and free yourself from any prison or enslavement. There is no need for you to feel trapped or locked out of a situation you want to get into. You hold in your hands the key that will assist you towards your dreams. And that's exactly right. If you are feeling bad in any area in your life, talk to God. God only desires, like God's vision for you is for you to be totally and completely happy and fulfilled in every way. And no matter what you're experiencing, you can get there. But it's a partnership with God, it's a conversation with God. You start communing with Him. God, where, what do I need to do to be happier? What do I need to say? What do I need to do? What do I need to stand up for? What do I need to pursue? If you're feeling trapped in any way, God has the keys, and it's going to be unique for your situation. Do you need to love deeper in your job? Express your voice more. Um, Make sure you stand up for yourself more. If you love your job, then you want to stand up for yourself and make sure that you secure your place in it. But sometimes, and I've experienced this, you love all the way into a job and then you learn that God will actually open another door that's even better. God will make sure you're in an environment that's right for you. And to discover that, actually, what I love is Jeff used to teach you need to love it to leave it, which is you need to love something fully for God to reveal that next step. So just go all in with what do I need to do in partnering with God. He will talk to you, He will give you direction to understand what do I need to do to succeed in this area, to break through, and begin working on that. Usually, what I find in my own life is that voice will just keep repeating over. It's like whatever your lesson is, it'll keep showing up until you learn it. So just ask God for the courage and the wisdom and the insight to have that breakthrough and to make the change that your life is calling for. You hold the key, and this card is meant to empower you to know that. Okay, and our final card in this lesson is Initiation by Air. And so I'll probably have to, once again, read from the deck. This is a very deep deck, and it requires a little deeper dive. But I love this person's open heart and the heart on the birds just flying out. So it seems to be an extension of this idea of liberating yourself from whatever is holding you down. But let's get a little more insight here. Um, you have a strong and powerful mind. The mind can be a great asset. It can bring comfort, peace, and strength. It can also be a dark and destructive force. So the mind developed without a loving spiritual practice can be a frightening weapon rather than a liberating sword. How will you choose to use your mind power? This is the perfect card to end. This is saying that, and this is exactly what Jeff and Shalia teach. You create your reality. And it actually does start with your beliefs, your thoughts about yourself, about reality. And that's why Twin Flame Ascension School exists. It actually teaches you the beauty that God created you in and all of reality so that you can infuse yourself with the truth, which is you are divine, you are holy, you are worthy, you are never separate from God, from love, from all that is good. You just need to claim it and move in the direction that God guides you. You're meant to be happy. All of these beautiful truths, essentially, your life will be what you proclaim. Your life is a reflection of your mind. So purify your mind. Um, Invest in a spiritual practice. Mine is the teachings of Twin Flame Ascension School and the classes that are so rich in purifying your mind, in knowing how happy and free you are meant to be. Find a practice where you fill yourself with beautiful, positive spiritual knowledge and tools so that you are equipped with so much love that your mind is a vessel of positivity, empowerment, because that is the place you create your reality. You create through your belief system. So, the ultimate way for you to empower yourself in this beautiful year is to continually work on what you believe and to align that to God's powerful and positive vision for you in your life. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be free. So, I hope this message was empowering and enlightening for you. I wish you all the best in claiming your happiest life, and I will see you next time.